Hello, everybody. I am Adam from Poland, now living here in beautiful Orlando, Florida. Back with another movie review. Sometimes I do this besides my vlog, blog, whatever you like to call it. But my first time adventures in America. So first time I saw this movie here. This is Captain Marvel. This is a Marvel movie. They have a whole cinematic universe, they tell me. I recently watched an Avengers movie, very confusing. But this one, just no more, there's not so many people in this exactly, like it's one story. It's not an intergalactic. Well, it is intergalactic. It's all over the planets and stuff like this. But it doesn't involve 5,000 characters. So very, very much more simple to understand. Anyway, this Brie Cheese, excuse me, Brie Larson. I'm thinking the cheese, very, very popular cheese. I think it's French, very tasty. But this is Brie Larson. She stars as this. She's the blonde-haired girl here who looks like she's been electrocuted. Put her hand in a socket or something like this. Anyway, when the story begins, she does not know who she is. I see her on screen as a beautiful woman, but she does not know who she is. She must look in the mirror and say, "I'm hot," though. I'm sure lots of women do that when they wake up. They like, look at me, they put on their makeup, and I'm sexy. But anyway, she's on another planet, and they are fighting each other for fun, like an exercise program or learning karate. But she says, "I do not know who I am." For some reason, she fights some bad guys, and then she lands on Earth in a Blockbuster Video. We still have Blockbuster Videos in Poland, by the way. It's the most popular place to go on the weekends. After you're done milking your cows and your goats on your farm and making your hot Polish sausage like I do, you can relax, you enjoy a nice movie, foreign movie. Although in Poland it's not foreign, there's no subtitles. We speak our own language, Polish. So, but to you guys in America, it would be a foreign film with the subtitles, a little words on the bottom. Yes. Anyway, so on Earth, she meets this man. His name is Samuel L. Jackson in real life. I see here, but they call him the Führer. In this thing or something like this. He's a head of some agency or something. He's a police detective. I'm not sure. I don't even think he knows what he does exactly. But he has a sidekick with him too, and they don't understand this space woman, what she's doing in a Blockbuster Video. She fell through the roof and made a big mess or something like this. Anyway, it turns out there's these bad guys called the Skrulls. I think Skrulls, yes. They can turn into anyone they want when they look at them. So like one of them looks at a girl with really big boobs, and all of a sudden he turns into this and he has the very big breasts, himself. So and he starts touching them and he's like, "Wow, this is great." Very cool, I guess, but weird. And another one was watching the news and he saw Nancy Pelosi. This is someone in government in America, and so he too turned into a shriveled prune, and that's what he looked like as well. But anyway, so they keep changing back and forth. No one knows who's real, who's what, who has boobs and that are real, and who has implants or something like this. So everyone's shooting at each other, trying to discover true identity. And Captain Marvel discovers that she can electrocute herself and burst into flames and become all powerful. So as soon as she learns she has these powers, she bursts into flames and she flies into like buildings and people and stuff. She's like a killing machine, very ruthless. And then there's a cat for some reason in this who is not really a cat. His name is Goose, but he's not a goose either. He doesn't lay eggs. But he's got like tentacles in his mouth, and he scratches people. He's not a very nice pet, but he has funny moments in this. He makes the funnies. I laugh. So anyway, at the end, it all gets squared away. She's now going to be a superhero who lights things on fire and be very strong. The guys who turn into other body parts and things are not the bad guys, they are the good guys. And the Samuel Jackson, the Führer, the agent guy, he loses an eyeball because the cat scratches him, but he decides he's going to start the Avengers and start recruiting superheroes. So it works out for everyone in the end, and it's less confusing than the whole Avengers saga with all the characters. I could not differentiate and understand what's going on. So this is a little more simple tale. I hear in the news people don't like this Brie Cheese girl for some reason. I don't know why, but she looks attractive enough to me in spandex, and so it was okay. So I can recommend Captain Marvel, out now on DVD, probably streaming on these new streaming services. If you have good Wi-Fi, streaming services are the way to go. If you don't, like me, simple Polish farmer, now living here in Orlando, trying to make my way, I still go by this old-fashioned DVD. Thank you for joining me and communication.